Now that you've learned how to animate and create filters using ActionScript, we're going to combine the two. How you feeling? I'm feeling pumped. Alright, in this FLA file, I got two layers, one called Actions, one called Robo. The Robo layer is an instance of MC Robot called MC underscore robot. The Actions layer, there's one frame with some actions applied to it. These actions are just a simple drop shadow filter. First line, importing all filters. Second line, creating a variable that's of the drop shadow filter type. Lines 5 through 10, define values for the properties of our drop shadow. Line 13 creates a new instance of the drop shadow filter. Line 15 applies the filters to the instance on the stage. Test the movie. Whoop, whoop. There we go. Drop shadow is applied to the robot. Alright, let's say we want to animate this and we want the drop shadow to spin around all crazy. First, we have to make this into a function. Because what we're going to do is we're going to use the setInterval command to animate it. Remember that you need a function to run over and over again. I'm going to go here to line 12. Right above the line where we create the new instance of the drop shadow filter, I'm going to type set shad, capital S, short for shadow, space equals space, function, open and close parenthesis, colon, void with a capital V, press enter to go down a line, open bracket, go all the way to the bottom of your code. After the filter is applied, do a close bracket. We're putting this part in the function and not this for several reasons. The first one is when we use setInterval, we apply this function over and over and over again. It applies the drop shadow again, and we can change the values in here. So we have the initial value set on the outside, but on the inside I can say add 10 to the angle or whatever, and that will run over and over again. And that's what we're going to try in a minute. Press enter a couple times to go down a few lines. Now we're going to create a setInterval command. First, remember we have to create an interval variable. So I'm going to type var space my int with a capital I, colon, number with a capital N, semicolon, enter, my int, capital I, space equals space, set interval with capital I, open parenthesis, type the function name, which is set shad with capital S, comma, and the interval, say 33. So every 33 milliseconds it's going to run the set shad function. Semicolon. Test the movie. Looks exactly the same. Alright. Now what we're going to do is in the set shad function, we're going to change some of these values. Go after the open parenthesis, press enter. Now type angle, space, plus, equal sign, 3, semicolon. Now test the movie. See the shadows moving around in a circle? If you want to get super tricky, change the plus sign to an asterisk, which will multiply the value by 3. It's kind of dancing around like crazy. So that's how you change that value. Could say blur x plus equals 10 or whatever. So it'll animate like that. So that's one way to animate filters. In the next video, I'm going to demonstrate a little bit more exciting way to animate filters. One that your user will have control over.